Hi Libra, I hope you're doing amazing. Welcome to your monthly money and career tarot reading for the month of November 2022. I do want to remind you this is general, so simply take what resonates and leave the rest behind. But I also want to inform you there will be an extended reading for you down below the first link in the description box. We will dive deeper into your month in a general sense, of course touching base upon diving deeper into your money and career situation. Or situations, but as well just what to expect in the month as a whole. But let's begin for Libra, money and career for November. Passionate success flopping out right off the bat. I do feel as if it's a month where people are impressed by how passionate you truly are, but also how it doesn't seem to be something you need to force. Now, there is a reminder when you're feeling ultra passionate when it comes to certain adjustments, changes recently, however that works out for you, or even when you're just feeling passion reignited or just a continuation of which for what you're doing for work, how you make your money, or just, again, even if you're not making money for it, for some, I feel the need to say, that's a reminder that you're doing what you're meant to along your path at that point, all right? I do feel as if your life work is coming to take a highlight, at least at a certain point in the month. But yeah, I do feel like there's spotlight success taking place and you're making the best out of what doesn't feel ideal at this time, whether that's a work situation, whether it's where you run your business, or simply just where you're living at this time, given that at least at one point was a financial investment, okay? I feel like energy is affecting you, okay? There's background noise taking place. People aren't in the best energy, at least not all the time throughout the month, whether it's, again, people you live with, people you work with, you name it. But I sense that you're just doing well, all right? I feel as if, again, certain adjustments and changes you made previous to the month of November and throughout this month in particular, that's helping you, okay? There's a Six of Wands kind of vibe about your month where you're claiming levels of victory that is meant for you. And all the meanwhile, I just feel like you're being discovered, okay? I sense that people are seeing your social media posts or just noticing you as you're out and about, even just doing what you do on a day-to-day basis for work, or your day-to-day routines. I just feel like people are noticing you, all right? All right, as I can't even speak. You may struggle from time to time, but I still feel like that's getting you noticed. I still feel as if that's gaining you levels of attention because you're relatable, right? Because you're human, because you're not trying to fake it or just appear perfect. I just heard the real Libra, the real Libra. Let's pull some tarot. I do sense that heads are turning if I didn't say that already. You could be a little bit forgetful. I do feel the need to mention as a side note, so do try to write things down when you get a creative idea or you feel as if there's something you need to accomplish at the end of that day or just later on in the week. Make lists, jot things down. Post-it notes will help. They were just showing me post-it notes on my wall. Also here for Libra. Libra, six, okay, I almost said Six of Cups. So there could be thoughts of past jobs, past opportunities, could be gaining a new opportunity throughout the month, I feel the need to say. But I do sense that there's kind acts coming towards you. People could be gifting you money or just items in one way, shape, or form. But there is a level of disappointment or just heartbreak floating around in the air. We're going to put this back, but it is the Three of Swords. I feel like someone in your midst is going through it, whether that's at work or at home or both. But underneath it all, this is your energy, and you're seeing progress. I sense that something's not growing as quick as you'd like it to, but for whatever reason you expected that, or you're just kind of content with it, or you're just willing to keep adjusting until something grows quicker. But I do feel like something else is taking an increase in a bit of a faster manner. Let's just put it that way. The wheel is turning for you in certain ways that just feels gratifying. It's like your hard work is paying off. I just became, I was getting this push to cross my legs and get comfortable in your presence, okay? I just feel like you have this innate ability to make people comfortable, right? To understand people, to tune into how they're feeling in the moment, and then just therefore adapt or advise them in one way, shape, or form You could work a job or run a business where it absolutely helps people in one way, shape, or form. And they're giving me the message of break your job down or break your business down in one way, shape, or form. It helps people, or you help people, okay? But the Seven of Cups and the King of Pentacles, talking about how you're very much in touch with your masculine side throughout the month, allowing for oneself to take charge and stay grounded all the meanwhile, or get back to that way of being, while I do feel like energy is making you a little bit shaky at certain points, or just pushing you to move around it, right? Not being able to produce or develop your work exactly when you want to, but expecting that to say the least, or to a certain extent. But whatever you're trying to manifest at this time, whatever you're trying to acquire, whether it's a new opportunity for work, employment, whether it's a new expansion for your business or a new business idea, it could be trying to manifest more money or just different material items. It could be more than one of what I mentioned, but I feel like you're being reminded you have a lot of options. It may feel as if browsing online is just something you need to do for future gifting, future purchases. I do feel as if it will be quite obvious to you as to what needs to be acquired and what you should hold back from when it comes to spending money, right? Trust your intuition, because I feel like it's really strong at this time, but it's a month where you're gaining a lot of abundance and making lasting impressions, to say the least. But you may at certain points feel like you don't have a lot of care, or you just don't feel the need to put in a lot of energy into something. You just might feel like you can coast by because you've been doing it for a while, or you're just naturally good at it, or you may not have a lot of energy. Again, energy in the air or in the situation could be affecting you. Some of you do spiritual energy work in one way, shape, or form, could be a tarot reader, and that's definitely can weigh heavy on one's heart and soul and energy levels, because for the obvious reasons, okay? So I do feel like it's going to be a spiritual month, as they show me the Hierophant, okay? The Hierophant. The Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles. Slip-ups will be purposeful, I feel the need to say. That maybe spirit at work behind the scenes, or just surrounding you, acting through you potentially, including when you're speaking. The words you speak, the messages you convey, absolutely purposeful and on point, okay? I do sense that you're just putting in the hard work even when you don't feel the need to, whether it's at your job, running your business. It's like this consistency, or just this maturity, right? The responsibility about your efforts, that's paying off, all right? And I feel like people are respecting you, people are noticing you in a very high honored light. To be a Libra means to be successful, at least at this point along your path. And I just feel like you're being pushed to remember why you've put in so much effort towards your career, rewinding back. The wealth will come when it's meant to, but I feel like it's just a hard working month where you at times will finish up the day or finish up the week of work and be like, oh, wow, that was exhausting. Now I can just put my feet up, or just indulge in one way, shape, or form, or go have some fun on a date or with friends, all right? Finding that balance in life once again. Because I feel like it's been a little bit out of whack, or at least one, if not several areas of your life have not been watered as much as they should. The Empress. Yeah, so I do feel like you could be, again, beginning a new opportunity. I do feel like your caring nature is coming into play in regards to, again, the words you speak, wanting to help people, naturally just doing so and assisting through your work. You could find that people just want to help you. I'm now hearing word of mouth, whether you realize it or not. People are spreading your name. People are noticing you. 919, 919, look up the angel number meaning, as there is a message for you. And I do sense that people want to get to know you better. Your work, whether you're putting it on social media, you're just running your business day to day, or working a day-to-day job, or more than one of what I mentioned. I feel like I just sounded weird. People want to get to know you more because of your work, your personality shining through. I feel like there's a glow about you, but this is kind of either continuing from the previous months, or you just know this already. It's like, yeah, I know I'm good looking, okay? But I feel as if your looks, your appearance, your clothing choices, even your jewelry choices, that's playing into the effective nature of your work or just the attraction of which. Okay, so do remember that it's not why you're succeeding, but your looks and your choices as far as your appearance, keeping things together in that sense, that's helping. Okay, now I do feel as if you're very, very knowledgeable in the words you speak and what you convey, and in what you're producing and developing, and just completing, I feel the need to say, fulfilling for your work. And that's leaving people in awe. It's like, okay, well, that was accurate, or just that was on point, or you just did that very easily, very efficiently. And I almost feel like you just either read my mind. You could be predictive in nature, but I just feel like for some, it's more so you just do what you have to do for work, or just picking up on something new quite quickly, or refreshing one's mind quite easily. And it's just like, yes, I'm impressive. I'm Libra. So be it. It's like you're used to impressing people, but will do so in new ways throughout the month. A change you made recently, once again, I feel is leaving you more so in the spotlight, but in a different way. But look at this, the Six of Wands. We did mention this in the beginning. Victory, my friend, victory. But it may feel like you're heading towards new levels of victory as you're put on stage in certain ways. And I just feel like people want to have see more of what you produce and develop, or just want to help you get to new levels of success. I'm now hearing, as you make the best in certain ways, you're making it to the top. You're making it to the top. You're seeking out of people who do what you do as well, but are more successful, is very, not responsible, it's very honest of you. It's like you're swallowing your pride to make sure you get further than you people expect from you, or just you have been recently, to help the speed pick up as far as you charging forth towards a lot of success, right? To make sure the wheel for you is spinning quicker. I just feel like there's a bit of an impatience about you at certain points, but then there's this feeling that you can't rush it. You just can't rush what's destined as far as timing goes, as far as what's meant to happen when. But I also just feel like there's this reminder that when you're meant to start something, when you're meant to achieve something, it's just going to happen at that right time, when it's meant to happen the easiest. If you were to force it any sooner, it would just feel like a push and pull, right? Or it would feel like a tug of war is what they're saying. Or it would feel just as if blockages were flowing in your direction. Interesting. Didn't love that wording, but I just feel as if, once again, you're being reminded, when it's meant to happen, it will. When it's meant to progress, it will, at the speed it's meant to. Just allow for oneself to go with the flow in that sense, and just do what you gotta do. Just do what you gotta do, and you will find yourself very, very successful, very victorious by the end of this particular month. But I feel like December has even more to look forward to than November, so keep that in mind. It just feels like moving forward, the months are gonna just bring more and more, but new levels of feeling successful, okay? New opportunities to build things even more so for oneself. Building a name for yourself is what I'm getting. I just heard the name that you chose is right, however that works for you. But we have the Five of Pentacles. Why do you feel like you don't fit in somewhere? But there could be thoughts of lacking money at certain points, but then that new opportunity to make more money will come in, or just that amount of money you were lacking will flow in another way, okay, in an unexpected way. So I do feel like unexpected income. Now I do sense that if you have clientele and customers, you have more than the previous month or months, okay. Feeling as if somebody is just in their feelings around you. Once again, don't let that get the best of you. Cleanse your energy if you're empathic. You might even be empathic and not know it. But I do feel like there are angels watching over you. You're very guided, very protected. One to look out for is now what I'm getting. If you have your own cards, I recommend you pull some, especially oracle cards throughout the month in your free time. There will be some messages to acquire in regards to the future of your business or your job, or your financial situation. It could be in regards to gaining a new opportunity. All right. 1444 is what I just heard. 1444. Also look up that angel number meaning. So a lot of synchronicities, my friend. You are being communicated with by Spirit heavily in order to keep you expecting the best, to make sure you're feeling optimistic and the highest vibration, because I feel like you're manifesting a lot at this time. And so that can easily be channeled, your intentions and whatnot, that can easily be channeled to manifest money flowing in at this time and moving forward, as well as more success for whatever you're working your ass off to see successful, okay? It's not to say that you aren't succeeding once again throughout this month, but we can manifest more, right? But it's as if spirit has this plan for you, okay, this vision for you, and it's about sort of meshing that nicely with what you come to desire or to continue to desire and foresee for oneself moving forward. Beautiful. But we have the Two of Cups and the Seven of Wands. They're saying this isn't love. This is not to say there isn't love in the air throughout the month for you, on a side note, but I feel like you're just easily connecting with people. You're going to meet somebody of importance. They're saying a stranger through your work or due to your work. I do sense that there's going to be a lot coming towards you in regards to needing of your services, products, opportunities, people just commenting, praising, even naysayers, a lot coming towards you in the midst of once again being discovered, being noticed, being in the spotlight. But again, there's a highlight on change, and this is moving you towards a wish fulfillment, but it feels like several small ones for a lot drawn to this reading. Change is a must, right? So highlighting the past changes, adjustments, and how that's benefiting you, and how more so going with the flow and adapting to future changes and adjustments to make sure things are flowing once again and growing in the right direction for oneself. It's a very successful month for you where, again, as you're making the best in certain ways, you're claiming your victory being discovered and gaining the abundance due to your passion, due to your hard work, and just due to being skilled and talented all the meanwhile. Beautiful. So I hope this was truly helpful. I am sending you so much love and light. Once again, the first link down below is to get to your extended. I look forward to seeing you over there on Patreon. Have the best month, and I'll see you next time. Bye, Libra.